Is Jay-Z's legendary success the result of pure talent, or is it the greatest business deal in hip-hop history? 50 Cent just dropped a bombshell that's shaking ROC Nation to its core. According to him, Jay-Z's record-breaking 25 Grammys aren't just about music, they're fueled by a marriage contract and strategic alliances. His union with Beyoncé didn't just bring a life partner, it created an industry shield, making him untouchable. Suddenly, awards, deals, and influence became accessible in ways most artists could only dream of. 50 Cent, who's tracked Jay-Z's every move for decades, claims the system has been rigged. The Grammys, the Super Bowl. Even who rises and falls in hip-hop isn't always talent, it's power. In this video, we reveal how Jay-Z allegedly controlled competitors, leveraged Beyoncé as the silent engine behind his empire, and transformed his lyrical genius into a calculated business machine. This isn't just music hits influence, strategy, and dominance. Get ready as we peel back the layers of hip-hop's ultimate power couple, exposing a world of manipulation, hidden alliances, and the cold, hard game behind Jay-Z's rise. What really happens behind the Grammys, corporate boardrooms, and red carpets? The truth might shock you. J-Z single quotes S rise to the throne of hip-hop wasn't just built on bars or beats. It was constructed on a foundation of calculated moves, strategic partnerships, and alliances that most artists can only imagine. Before Beyoncé, Sean Carter was a street-certified legend, a lyrical genius dominating the New York scene. But even legends face limits in a cutthroat industry where competition is fierce and accolades are currency. Eminem, Nas, and other contemporaries were vying for supremacy while Jay-Z's game was evolving beyond music. The marriage to Beyoncé was more than a personal milestone. It was a corporate chess move, a union that merged gritty street credibility with mainstream corporate appeal. Beyoncé was America's sweetheart, the pop icon with a pristine brand. And suddenly, Jay-Z gained access to a level of institutional influence rare for artists, an influence that extended into boardrooms, award committees, and streaming platforms. This is what 50 Cent calls the Beyoncé factor, the silent engine that amplified Jay-Z's reach while keeping him protected from the scrutiny most artists endure. Awards, performances, and even Super Bowl slots became a reflection of this influence, with power brokers and committees swayed by a combination of talent and necessity. Jay-Z's music, once raw and street-centered, transformed into something intellectual, highbrow, and meticulously tailored to appeal to the elites sitting on the Recording Academy boards, a strategic shift that elevated him beyond just a performer into a gatekeeper of culture. 50 Cent has repeatedly highlighted how this allowed Jay-Z to control opportunities for other artists, subtly promoting some while marginalizing those who resisted the system. The marriage contract wasn't just love, it was a shield, a legal and social armor that allowed Jay-Z to navigate corporate deals, LVMH partnerships, streaming ventures, and Live Nation collaborations with unmatched leverage. Beyoncé's brand created a halo effect, legitimizing Jay-Z's move from street legend to billionaire tycoon. And while his lyrical prowess laid the foundation, it was this strategic alignment that accelerated his dominance. This wasn't merely about collecting trophies or stacking accolades, it was about securing influence, consolidating power, and creating a blueprint where the most coveted spots, deals, and recognitions could be accessed or denied at his discretion. The impact of this union is profound. While artists like Nicki Minaj, D.Na. and Beanie Sigel navigated the streets and studios, they often found the path to recognition blocked by invisible barriers, a reality 50 Cent calls bagstopping, a practice where power and influence are leveraged to halt rivals. Jay-Z's empire became self-sustaining, with Beyoncé's influence as the silent engine, ROC Nation as the machine, and a network of alliances that extended to every corner of the music industry, ensuring that his trajectory was never solely about talent, but about strategy, positioning, and the ability to control the game while maintaining the image of effortless supremacy. This first layer of Jay-Z's empire illustrates how marriage, branding, and boardroom maneuvering transformed him into a force that few could challenge. And while fans celebrated the trophies and shows, the machinery behind them quietly dictated who rose and who remained in the shadows. The story of Jay-Z's rise isn't complete without examining the debris left behind, the artists and partners who fueled his empire only to be discarded when no longer convenient. Dame Dash, once the architect of ROC, built the blueprint alongside Jay-Z, fought for recognition, and demanded respect for the empire they created together. Yet when the opportunity to ascend at Def Jam arose, Jay-Z seized control, leaving Dash sidelined and betrayed. A casualty of a business strategy disguised as creative differences, Beanie Sigel, the street-hardened soldier who gave ROC its authentic grit, trusted Jay-Z as a big brother, only to find loyalty conditional and protection temporary. When legal battles arose, Sigel was left exposed, illustrating that within the ROC Nation hierarchy, utility determines allegiance and expendability is a constant threat. 50 Cent highlights these patterns repeatedly, showing how influence extends beyond awards into finances, touring, and visibility, a concept he calls bag-stopping, where the flow of opportunities, sponsorships, and collaborations is manipulated to reward obedience and suppress dissent. The fallout isn't just personal, it's systemic. Artists find social media metrics throttled, streaming placement denied, and career momentum stalled unless they navigate the intricate politics dictated by Jay-Z's empire. Nicki Minaj's Square Deal saga further proves the blueprint. Contributions leveraged for Jay-Z's gain while promised equity disappeared. Part 2 of this story exposes the cost of power, the cold calculus behind loyalty, and the blueprint of strategic betrayal, showing that every empire has casualties, and in Jay-Z's, the streets themselves often paid the heaviest price. As Jay-Z's empire expanded, the stakes grew higher, and the tactics sharper. The Square Deal exemplifies this, a multi-million-dollar transaction where founding artists like Nicki Minaj were promised stakes, yet the payout vanished, leaving what she calls karmic debt unpaid while Jay-Z walked away with billions and board influence. 50 Cent interprets this as the ultimate leverage. Artists' labor and promotion fueling Jay-Z's growth while the rewards were concentrated, a system designed to maximize control and minimize accountability. Super Bowl performances became another arena of dominance, a stage where Jay-Z could determine who ascends and who is sidelined. Kendrick Lamar over Lil Wayne at the 2025 New Orleans show wasn't purely a creative choice, it was a calculated display of influence. A reminder that the game is as much about power as performance. Every endorsement, every streaming platform negotiation, every Live Nation or corporate partnership was filtered through the lens of strategy, ensuring that his brand and wealth expanded while competitors were constrained. Beyoncé's influence remained the silent engine, legitimizing his billionaire status while shielding the mechanics of manipulation. The cumulative effect is clear. Jay-Z transformed lyrical genius into a business empire where influence, alliances, and calculated betrayals secured not just awards and money, but absolute control over the culture itself, leaving the question, genius, or a meticulously engineered power play? The final chapter of this saga isn't just about trophies or deals, it's about the soul of hip-hop itself. 50 Cent, Nicki Minaj, and former allies have exposed the mechanics behind Jay-Z's empire, revealing a system where loyalty is conditional, influence is weaponized, and the marriage contract serves as both shield and strategy. Every Grammy, every Super Bowl stage, every corporate partnership is a piece of a meticulously crafted blueprint designed to elevate Jay-Z while sidelining anyone who challenges the hierarchy. The streets, the culture, and the very artists who built the foundation are forced to navigate this power play or risk being erased. Now it's up to fans to decide. Is Jay-Z a visionary genius who mastered the art of influence? Or a supervillain who turned talent and loyalty into currency? Share your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you want the truth uncovered, and subscribe to the Hype Spill for more explosive exposes on the hidden battles shaping music today.